Hey, it's BrickTsar. I wasn't always old. I actually used to be a cute baby, I think. What do you think? I don't know. And I actually intended to do a day in the life of BrickTsar. I didn't think to do it until actually after I ate breakfast. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't have anything interesting planned today, so what better day to do a day in the life of BrickTsar? And nothing went the way I planned it. So I'm going to give you another day in the life of BrickTsar, and we'll still talk a little bit about today. So August 2nd, 1969, I'm thinking this is the day. We're going to go to the one-year-old BrickTsar. I think we were going to a family reunion. We went to Sand Mountain, went to see my grandmother and my step-grandfather, and saw some pigs, which was really interesting. Then we went over to Alabama and went to Sequayah Caverns, which you can't see anymore because they've closed it like 4 or 5 years ago. But I always liked going to Sequayah Caverns, see the fish, see the buffalo, and other things there. Maybe this was my first steps I ever took. I don't know. I doubt it. I was a year old. But after we go to Sequayah Caverns, then we go to what I think was our family reunion. And I actually conducted my first physics experiment, I think, here at the family reunion. And I was testing out some laws of gravitation. You know, there's only one. I hadn't read up about Galileo and Sir Isaac Newton, so I was just going to conduct these experiments on my own. Didn't know other people had already done them because I couldn't read yet. So I threw my shoes on the ground, and they hit the ground at the same time. So I wanted to see if the action of watching, observing, would change the results. So I had my mom pan the camera over, and then I threw the shoes again after my great-grandfather handed them back to me, and they still hit the ground even though nobody was watching. So I think that later became the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, because the thing that changed, the shoes still hit the ground, but my great-grandfather didn't pick them up again. So that was my day, August 2nd, 1969. Yes, one-year-old BrickTsar. He wasn't called BrickTsar. He's called Jaabo. That was his name. And, you know, YouTube wouldn't come around for another 36 years. I think I could have made some really good YouTube videos back then. But, yeah, I was only 1 year old, and we only had 8mm cameras with no sound. So today we have all this modern technology. It makes it easy to record videos. So you can record your day. And I thought, I'll do it today. Just get little snippets of my day. And I did everything wrong. My phone, I did not charge it up overnight, so it was already low. The battery was already low, but I was like, oh, no big deal. I can charge it in the car charger and things like that. And I was going to bring my dash cam so I could get some dash cam footage and maybe talk to you while I'm driving. I forgot the SD card for the dash cam, and when I got into my work vehicle, I left the cord for my phone, which I still didn't charge my phone. I left it in my car. So I have a phone that's at 10%. And I want to try to make videos. I was able to get a few little snippets of my day. I found an old cable that I could kind of charge my phone, but you had to hold it because I don't know what the deal is with these lightning cables. They never last. So I'm trying to hold it and charge it, and I got a little bit more charge on there. I needed to get boots for my feet because my work boots had worn out, and we were required to have a certain type of shoe at work, even though I don't need it that way. But I could wear tennis shoes and be perfectly safe, but they want us to have boots that protect our ankles or something. So I had to get some new ones because my other ones had some severe problems. And so I went to Walmart, and of course I snuck over by the toy section, as I do. And there was nothing interesting in Lego. I did look at the Thomas and Friends stuff, nothing new there. Why do I keep hitting my hands like this? But when I'm in the toy section, I come across one of my subscribers. No, I didn't actually see them. It was a bunch of toys that they're selling now. Yeah, Ryan's Toys Reviews has a complete section. It's full to the brim with toys that I don't know what these are. I guess kids like this type of stuff. You know, he's only like the number 3 channel on Social Blade for all of YouTube. He gets 22 to 25 million views a day. He has 15 million subscribers. And he was subscribed to my channel. I don't know if he still is because I think they privatized those. So anyway, he's got all these toys. And I don't know, you know, with the way YouTube is, the uncertainty of it, and I can understand why they're trying to cash in now. I mean, it's not enough that they're probably making $7 to $10 million a year doing YouTube videos, but now they got this merchandise. But I'm probably one of the few YouTubers that remembers Ryan Toy's review when they were nothing, when they just started, because one of the first things they did when they start was make a video. I think it was actually their very first video. One of their very first videos was a Lego Duplo counting train video. I think that's what it was. But they did a video on it, and they're like, how can I promote that video? I know, I'll find other people that have more subscribers than me that have done a video, and I'll post a link to my video on their channel. And that's what they did. And I didn't delete the comment because back in those days I wasn't as petty about things, and so I left it there. So the comment is still there to this day. And it goes to their channel, their video, and their video has 46 million views. But hey, that's good. And so it's interesting though that how they took off. The channel's doing really well. They make videos that are entertaining for kids. Kids love the videos. It's the most popular toy channel. It's third most popular channel on YouTube as far as Social Blade rankings are concerned. But I was doing some research just looking at the numbers on Social Blade, and it's interesting that because I've noticed, like with me, when my channels are doing really well, that most of the traffic to the channel, most of the subscribers come from just a handful of videos. I had a channel, I still have it, Trains Are Fun. It was killing it in 2016, 5 videos. All the traffic for that channel was coming from 5 videos. Well, not all, but the vast majority. 5 videos. And then those videos died in October, so the whole channel tanked. And it's interesting that I compared BrickTsar. BrickTsar, the top videos on BrickTsar, the top 10 videos represent 31 or 32 something % of the views of my entire channel. Just 10 videos out of 3,000, over 3,000, represent 30%. And that's, you seem like, hey, that's a high percentage. I looked at the top 10 for Ryan Toy's review. They represent 62% of his channel. And this is crazy to think because they have like in the billions of channel views, but they got 1.5 billion on one video alone. So it's like their whole channel, or 60% of their channel growth is from 10 videos, which is crazy. So what if all those videos just died one day? So that's why they make merchandise, because you can't depend, you can't trust that those videos will always do as well as they are. So they got this merch that apparently nobody's buying. I didn't buy it. I wasn't going to buy it. It's kind of overpriced. But it makes me think I should get merch, but I'm not very good at coming up with ideas for merch. T-shirts and stuff is about all I could probably come up with. Maybe mugs. I drink coffee. I should probably do a coffee mug. That's what I need to do. So anyway, that was it. And then my phone died. Oh, before my phone died, I was on my way to another job, and I happened to go past a store. It's this Mexican, I think it's a Mexican supermarket. This store in the early 1970s was a Grant's. And then around 1976, when Grant's went out of business, it became Kmart. But when it was Grant's, this is most likely the place that my first Lego set came from, because it was the closest store to our house, and I do remember going there and looking at the toy section. And so it is most likely that my early Lego sets came from this El Dorado Toro something store. I just thought I'd share that with you. The building's still there. It's no longer Kmart, no longer Grant's, but that was where I got my first Lego set, and I showed you that. So there you go. And you probably got to see my first steps ever. Oh, and you know what's interesting? When Jaabo was taking those steps, that was only like a couple of weeks after man walked on the moon. Isn't that amazing? Actually, it's probably not amazing. But anyway, that's my day. And then I came home, charged up my phone, and didn't record anymore. And then recorded this to tell you about all the stuff I did. And then we watched a movie. And that's it. Actually, the day's not over, but I'm going to end it right here because I'm not going to really do anything else interesting today. But thanks for watching, And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to share it or like it or leave a comment. Tell me what you think of Jaabo. That's who I am. You know, I really wanted to change this channel to Jaabo. And if we continue to die here, I will change it to Jaabo. So we'll see you in the next video. I'm Jaabo. I was a cute baby.